Hello, folks. We are live from 3140 Berlin Station Road for tonight's Friday night rivals matchup between the Olentangy Berlin Bears and the Upper Arlington Golden Bears. I'm Alex Targatz, alongside Rebecca Lake and Jack Carter. This is DBSN GameDay. We will be breaking down tonight's matchup, giving our insight, as well as picking our games of the week. So without further ado, we got our first pick of the week. Western North at Olentangy Orange. MC Walker's home club.
I think this is going to be a great game. Orange has had a good start to their season. So has Western North. They're just playing well. Yeah.
Westerville North, they had a good first game, rival game against Western Central. They won 24-0. Great defensive performance and the promising start to the year. Orange was dominant in their first game, winning 42-0. With their star quarterback Levi Davis leading the way, I just got Orange, no doubt. I think to be blowout win for the Orange Vikings.
Next, we have Reynoldsburg heading to Jerome to take on the Celtics.
I think Jerome has had a pretty hot start. I think they're going pretty strong. Reynoldsburg, haven't seen much from them yet. Hopefully they'll get a good game in this week, but we'll see what they do. But I do think I have Jerome for this one.
Yeah, I think I got Jerome too. Reynoldsburg didn't really impress me in their first game. A couple turnovers, not a great defensive performance. So I got the Celtics.
Next, we have the Perrysburg Yellow Jackets heading down from Toledo to face the Olentangy Braves. Becca?
So I'm pretty salty about Perrysburg, just because we lost to them the year before. But right now we got the two teams stable right now. We're getting ready for tonight. It's a pretty fun. Great. All right, but yeah, I think Olentangy, they had a great start to their season, taking down Liberty Hospital, the defending state champ. I just think they'll do pretty good. Tangy has had a really good start to this season, having many star senior players. So I think I'll take Tangy in this one.
Yeah, I think we can go Tangy too. Just too much star power on that side. And I can see another big Braves.
Next, we have Glenville, led by Ted Ginn Jr., former Ohio State receiver. Glenville heading to take on the defending state champs, Liberty Patriots. Becca?
Like I just said, I think Liberty has not had the best start to their season. I think most of it has got to do with some of the players they lost last year. Glenville's looking pretty good. They had a good game last Friday night. But I probably take Glenville in this one.
I think I'm going to go Liberty. I'm going to go with the state champs. They did lose 17 seniors last year, but I think they're going to have a big bounce back win against Glenville. So I'm just
Finally, we have Pickerington North continuing their gauntlet of the schedule, heading to Cleveland to face St. Ignatius. Becca?
Yeah, I think their schedule this year is kind of crazy. All the traveling that they're having to do this early in the season. Pick North has had a good start though. Having a good race last weekend. And they just had a really good year. I think I'm going to take Pick North.
I'll take McNorth too. I think St. Ignatius just hasn't been as good as they have in the last couple of years. But so yeah, I'm gonna go with McNorth.
Moving on to the Olentangy Berlin Upper Arlington game. Jack, tell me a little bit about Upper Arlington's offense.
Upper Arlington's offense, they like to pass the ball a lot. However, their starter is out this week, so they're gonna have to back up in today. So I think I would lean if I was in more on their run game, building that confidence for that quarterback, building the play action. So that's what I would do if I was in.
Yeah, I have seen their backup. Their backup did play last week. He has a heck of an arm. He threw a pretty large. Crazy backup. He's doing great for the team. And right now we have the football team for warm up. Looking great in their Carolina.
Woo!
We saw Berlin fell just short against the Sales. What? does Berlin need to do tonight to bounce back?
I think tonight we're really gonna have to prove ourselves after that rough loss last week against the Sales. That controversial call. I know some of you guys have probably seen that. That was crazy. But I do think we have a pretty solid team, and I'm really looking forward to the game tonight. It should be a good one, good matchup between Bears and the Bears.
Yeah, to build off that, I think the offense today just needs to have a better passing performance. You know, Tice Dent didn't have a great first game. First game as a starter on the road at DeSales. It was a tough game, but I'm going to give him that. So he needs to have a big bounce back game passing wise tonight.
So, guys, hypothetically, if you're a coach Noreen, you're looking right now.
I think I'm telling them just cut out last week, cut out that call. Focus on this game. Focus on getting pressure on their backup quarterback. Having the student section be loud, keeping them in the game, and just building off of that.
You did.
I think if I were Nori, I'd tell the guys, don't pay any attention to last week. That was just a warm up. Now we're just gonna go win all these games. We got the Bears tonight. We're gonna take them. Got the game.
We saw UA struggled against the run. So, how can Berlin take advantage of what they saw last week and use it towards this game?
I think they just need to get it going early. If they get it going early, then that builds out the play action for Tyson. That pocket.
Yeah, I think scoring first will be crucial. Definitely getting that good lead early on.
Tice Dent, he's QB1. So, you're Tice Dent right now. What are you doing to manage this game? Staying calm under this pressure of the first game.
You know, I think I wouldn't let the crowd get too much to me, just by all the yelling and how loud the student section gets. He is just a junior, so just making sure he stays in the game and just keeping that good focus on it.
If I'm him, I'm staying calm. You know, not letting, like Becca said, letting the crowd get to. But I'm also trusting myself, trusting his receivers to get open, and trusting his coach to put in the right spots to go.
Defense looked good last week, and it proved that turnovers do matter. Your coach on right now. How do you win the turnover battle?
I think you just gotta, like I said earlier, great pressure. Make him throw some throws that he's not comfortable with. That'll force some turnovers, force him into bad spots, and hopefully some long third downs.
Yeah, I do think we got to get the QB in that uncomfortable position. We had some great sacks last week. Keep that up this week. I think we'll be in a good spot.
Let's talk Hudson Altman, the big defensive lineman. Tell me, how big of an impact did he make on last week?
I think it was big, you know. He got some sacks, he made some plays to keep Berlin in this game. Put RJ Day on his back. And I think he kept us in this game.
Yeah, I think Hudson, you know, the Miami group, he's great impact on the team. He was great with what he's doing. Just hitting the sacks, helping
So tonight's keys to the game, you guys got.
Yeah, I got, like I said earlier, keeping the run game going, keeping it fresh, mixing in some maybe new plays that film has, that Upper Arlington hasn't seen on film. Keeping tight, safe in the pocket, protecting him. That's going to be what keeps him calm, trusting his receivers to get open.
Yeah, I think we'll have to definitely use our wide receivers to use some new routes that we haven't used before. Just make sure we keep them on their toes and let them know don't let them know what's coming next.
Next, we're going to interview one of our student section leaders, Miles Hines. Miles,
Zoom out here and fit him in the shot.
Thanks for having me. How are you doing, Alex?
good. How about you?
Great.
So, tell us and the viewers a little bit about what you do, what impact you make as a student section leader, as a leader in the Berlin building.
Okay, so as student section leaders, obviously it's in the name. We lead the student section, and with that, we show up to all the games, show up to every single game that we physically can for any sport. Obviously, football is the biggest here, but any sport that's important. And then we also we help lead pep rallies at the school, and that's very important for us. Obviously, you saw me my absolute butter of a golf swing during the Thursday pep rally on the second day of school. And that's about it. We try to be a positive leader, cheer for us, not against them, and always encourage everybody to show up and show out for Berlin.
You mentioned that cheer for us, not against them. Is it ever hard when we play a tough rival like Olentangy or Orange to keep that attitude, not cross any boundaries?
That's a good question, and I think it can be a little bit sometimes, but with all the history we have with some of these guys, obviously some of these people we went to elementary or middle school with, and that can have an impact on what we do, but it doesn't matter, because we always cheer for us, not against them, because we always aim to be positive leaders and never cheer against the other team.
Love that. Now, how do you choose the student section?
Student section themes, so we have meetings over the summer to decide the themes, and also goes along with our DECA program here at school, Bears Den. So obviously we have those meetings, and we design the shirts, and we obviously send the shirts out to our manufacturer, and they get them to us, and then we sell them for $10 in the Bears Den, always. And then we just try to pick good themes. There's roll over year after year into similar themes, and I think they're always a good one, always easy to show out for.
Al, you're cooking a lot of hot dogs behind us. You had 1 hour to eat as many hot dogs as you could. How many are you taking down?
I think, I could easily house over 100 hot dogs in an hour, man. Especially with my boy Owen Inks on the grill back there cooking them to perfection. He absolutely makes the hot dogs brilliant, and I could eat them at least 100 in an hour.
Finally, what impact are you guys looking to make tonight as a student section when it comes to making goals?
Okay, so obviously we're looking to be loud every single minute of the game. We do not want these Upper Arlington players to be able to hear at all. We want them to lose snap count, and we want them to get false starts and easy penalties for us, and that so that we can roll that momentum onto the field with the Bears and help them get that win.
Thanks, Miles. Have fun tonight.
Thank you.
We're going to wrap up our show. We're going to make our picks of the week finally for the most anticipated game, the Upper Arlington Golden Bears and the Berlin Bears. Jack, what do you got?
I got the Bears. I think Tice is going to have a big bounce back game today. I think he's going to show out and be the quarterback that he knows he can be.
Berlin Bears, right? Yeah. I got Berlin this week. I definitely think we're gonna bounce back, and the momentum from last week's gonna push us to do our best today. And I think that we're just gonna have a great game.
Thank you for watching. In honor of Lee Corso's final headgear selection, we will make ours.
Woo! Go Bears!
Oh yeah. Oh, it's so big. Go.
Bears!
Watching, guys.